All right, state of my galaxy. Jeez, again. Already. Like, it's already June. What the heck? I feel like I just recorded the last one like 2 weeks ago, but yeah, it's apparently been 4 weeks. Here we are, June. Technically, I'm late on this too because I like to record them a day before the actual first. But today is the first, and with this game, I'm kind of on the second, as you can see here. So, in a way, I'm actually kind of late, which is crazy. What this also means is we're halfway through this year already. Like, oh my god, I remember it was just January. We had the inauguration and all that, new president, and now it's halfway through the year, which means we're pretty dang close to 2026 already, relatively speaking. I mean, geez, this part that just went by is all we have left to go again, and it's 2026. It's just like, what in the world? What's also crazy is we finally just got out of the cold weather now that's turning into summer, and yet we're close to getting back to cold weather already, and summer has just started. Like, that's kind of a weird thing to think about, too. But anyways, weird tangent aside, let's just get into it. I feel like there's quite a bit to talk about, so I'm going to try to hopefully remember everything. So the first thing I want to talk about, which is kind of crazy, is I have a lot of credits. I have a lot to the point that I've been maxing out. Currently, I'm not maxed out, but I'm pretty dang close. I think you max out at like 2 billion, 148 million or something like that. So I'm pretty dang close. And yeah, this whole month has just been about me trying to find ways to waste money so I don't keep maxing out. Because, everything gives you some credits, so I don't want to miss out on credits. I feel like that's a waste. But, like, I don't know what to spend this money on. So, anyways, one thing that I have done to try to spend money is I've worked on these 3 Bad Batch characters. And the reason for that is because they work with this ship. Which this ship also is pretty good because it's, I don't want to call it a lifter unit, but it's kind of like a lifter for the negotiator. So I'm like, well, I might as well work on that. And these characters are requirements for, can I see him? Yeah, they're requirements for Lord Vader. So I'm like, might as well work on them. So that way then I can make some progress towards him. So anyways, I already gave you a leak right there of a whole bunch of stuff. But anyhow, yeah, so this is one thing I did. Worked on them. So, it's like 6.25 million just to get a character from level 1 to level 85. So working on these 3, that's like what? 18.75 million right there. So that helped me break away from being maxed out on money. But anyways, each one of these characters has a different relic status just because of what they need and just how it's been working out. I'm not trying to focus on Hunter, but as you can see, he's almost gear 12. Then you got Tech, he's only almost gear 11. Then you got Wrecker, he's not even gear 9 yet. This guy's way behind, but it's just by default, which is also funny because the things I need are basic. Like, this isn't anything special, but I just, I can't really farm any of it. Okay, there's some, so that's good. I don't think that was there earlier, so I don't know where this came from now. So here you go, Wrecker. Let's get an upgrade in real time. Now we don't have to talk about it. But yeah, as you see there, I need another one of those. What's this one? Okay, that's obviously kind of difficult. And that. Wow, he needs 2 of those. Way to go, Wrecker. So yeah, Wrecker's gear 9 now. Still way behind all the rest. But anyways, so yeah, there's that's been going on. Another thing I've got going on, I think this happened this month. I finally got Captain Enoch to gear 12. I've been working on trying to get him to relic status. It's just, this thing is kind of holding me back, and then all this I have no progress on, so I'm getting there. It's kind of funny, because I think the first piece that I put down on him was this one, the bottom right corner piece, which that's usually the biggest pain in the dick to farm. That's the one I do last, and it was his first piece. I thought it was kind of funny, just how it worked out. Another character I've worked on is Tusken Raider. The reason for this, again, I think, was just to waste some money. But I also decided to work on him because A, he's a requirement for Lord Vader, and B, he has that decent enough Omicron, for 3v3 Grand Arena. So I'm like, what the heck? I haven't worked on a bunch of my Tuskens, only 2 now, him and But I'm like, it still could be sufficient enough, I guess, to have just those 2. Because Tusken Raiders, Omicron, you gain that bonus character. And unless you need to have 3, you might need to have a full team of 3. But if not, then that's fine. I'll have a team of 3 just with his summon. And they're a pain in the dick to take out. So I'm like, this could still work out pretty well for me. Get him the Relic 7, and then, I mean, is only Relic 5, but he sucks anyway, so who cares what his Relic status is. So, but yeah, so that's what's going on there. Now, who else? Malik. I'm working on Malik currently. He was Relic 6. I just recently got him to Relic 7. I do need to get him to Relic 9 because of the ship, the Leviathan. I figure I'm going to start trying to work on getting requirements met for the Leviathan, because Leviathan is, where do you see this? It's in here. I think I have a decent amount of the requirements met, so I figured I might as well just go all the way and get, like, the top tier ship. Yeah, well, never mind, I only have 8 of them now. Thought I had more. But still, most of them I'm like halfway there on. You know, Darth Revan, okay, he's Relic 4, but he's Relic 4, so all I gotta do is go the rest of the way. Malik, he was Relic 6, just gotta go the rest of the way. Darth Maul, he's Relic 4, just gonna go 3 more relics, which I've been wanting to get Darth Maul better for the purposes of the Naboo raid. So it's like, this will have dual purpose. I'll get him better for that raid, and I'll also be able to meet a requirement for this ship. HK-47, sitting at Relic 5 currently. 2 more relics, done. Bastilla, she's Relic 4, I think. 3 more relics, she's done. So there's only a couple that I'd have to really work on. Sortie I haven't worked on at all, but she is sitting, if I'm not mistaken, at 7 stars. Yep. And same goes for like Sith Empire Trooper. Haven't worked on him, but he's sitting at 7 star. And who was the other one? Sith Trooper. Oh, Sith Trooper, that's who this one was. Okay, yeah, Sith Trooper, that's good too. 2 more relics, why not? He's got a ship. I usually put him with my Supreme Leader Kylo team, so there's a lot of benefits to get him the Relic 7. So yeah, that's not bad. So anyways, I'm thinking of doing that. Also, I'm sure you've gathered by now, I am working on Lord Vader. I've even activated his thing as like my main focus. I do have a ways to go, relatively speaking. I only have 5 of his requirements met, so I'm not even halfway there. But, you know, first off, Hunter, Tech, and Wrecker, they're getting worked on right now at the same time. Tusken Raider's also in my favorites at Relic 2, so he's gonna be getting worked on pretty soon. Padme Amidala, I think she's Relic 5 currently, so I just need to do 3 more relics for her. She's done. Dooku, he's Relic 6, 2 more relics, he's done. Zam, she's Relic 5, 2 more relics, she'll be done. And then Grand Moff Tarkin, which right now, he was Relic 5, I just got him to Relic 6 today, so 1 more relic and then he's done. And I think out of these characters, the only one that might be a pain in the dick is, I think both of these, yep, this one's good, he's 7 star, and I think the other one is 7 star. Yeah. So those 2 are 7 star, they just require me to work on them. The only one that's going to be a holdup is ARC Trooper, but that's not too bad. He's almost 6 star, and then it's just got to do a little grind to 7 star from there. Which, I still have plenty to go before I even need to worry about that. So that's kind of like my 2 main things I'm working on right now as like side quests, if you will, personal side quests, is Lord Vader and that ship. Where'd it go? Leviathan. That actually reminds me too, I forgot, I'm kind of working on him as well. I do have 3 out of his 4 requirements met. It's just Darth Talon, but Darth Talon does require some work. She's only at 5 star, like 5.5 star, so I do have a lot of farming to get her to 7 star. I am kind of working on him, but at the same time I feel like I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just focus on her. I mean, the other 2 require a lot more work. For him, I just need to get her and then beef her up, and then I'll have him. So, I don't know. Another thing just to take a look at is we have this new mace coming. I might as well just mention it here. He requires, like, all these new characters we've had so far, plus a TBA one. So, it's going to be another new character, but just wanted to take a look at it. Just a quick little preview thing. Anyways, back to the main event, I guess, is these characters. So, as I mentioned, Grand Moff Tarkin, I'm working on him. He was 5 star, Relic 5, just got into Relic 6, and that's for the purposes of Lord Vader. I did give him his Omicron. I think it's an absolute waste to give him the Omicron because I don't have any of these new dark side clones, so this is like never gonna get used. Wait, which one was it? It's in here. This is never gonna get used, but it only required 10 Omicron mats, and like every single time I got to 10, I'd have to see that stupid 1. like I have right now. But that's just because it's for the Marauder, because I just got Wrecker up to Gear 9. But otherwise, I'd always have that one. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it to get rid of it. It's kind of a waste, but I suppose it is what it is. Anyhow, who else has gotten worked on? I think everyone else is kind of stagnant. That's up here, favorited at least. After I get Moff Tarkin done, though, I'm going to go back to Tusken Raider, get him to Relic 7. Captain Enoch should be able to get to Relic status in that time, which then I'll get him to Relic 7 at least. And then I'm going to have to start working on these guys to get them to Relic 9 for their event. You know, the one where you go up against the new Ezra Exiled. They all have to be Relic 9, kind of like the other one, the Duel of Fates one, that you go up against Maul with Padawan, Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon. So, but anyways, I gotta get them to at least Relic 7 first before I worry about Relic 9ing everyone. As far as characters that I've worked on that are now unfavorited, Malgus is one of them. I just got him to Relic 9 recently. That was pretty cool. He doesn't need to be Relic 9. I only Relic 9'd him just because I figured a lot of tertiary reasons. I mean, first off, he's got a ship, so why not? Second, I need to get Darth Revan and Malik to Relic 9 for the Leviathan. So I'm like, if they're going to be Relic 9, I feel like he should be. Because in Grand Arena, with all of his Omicrons, I'm going to use him as the leader. And those guys are going to be under him. So if they're Relic 9, he might as well be Relic 9. It's kind of weird to have like a Relic 7 leader with your underlings Relic 9. So it's kind of why I did it. I figured he's relatively worth it. Although it is funny. He's excellent in Grand Arena with his Omicrons, but everywhere else he seems kind of sucky. Those Omicrons make a huge difference, and it's kind of goofy. Anyhow, let's see. Was there anybody else I really worked on? I'm trying to think. There's also been a whole bunch of mods that I've been working on. Not like mods really matter, but still, it is progress I've been making. Well, yeah, when did I do this? I got Darth Sion up to Relic 7, which was kind of funny, because he's been sitting at Gear 12 forever. And I've been thinking about getting him beefed up, and it's finally happened. I don't remember if that was this month or last month. I feel like it might have been this month, like earlier this month. So yeah, Darth Sion, and it's also funny, because now, for the Triumvirate, with Traya and Nihilus, he's way stronger than them. He's Relic 7, Traya and Nihilus are at 5, where for the longest time he's been Gear 12 and they were Relic 5, so now it's kind of funny. Let's see. This does remind me, now I'm looking at the droids, I have been slowly working on my Separatist droids. So, I've had Droideka beefed up for a while. I got Magna Guard up. Was it Magna Guard? Yeah, I must have got Magna Guard up recently. I don't know if that was this month, but I did Magna Guard just because he's a tank, so I'm like, what the heck. Get him more relic status, it just means he'll have more health, defense, all that. He's a tank, he needs it. I will say beefing them up though really has helped. I beat a, what was it? It was an Omicron Seer Junda team in Grand Arena with these guys, and I thought, you know what? If they weren't Relic 7, I just had them at Relic 4 like they've always been, I would not have won at all. But beefing these guys up made a big difference. Anyhow, so all I have left now is B2 and B1. So when I can fit them in, that's when I'm trying to do this. Like right now I'm busy trying to work on requirements for Lord Vader and stuff, so I don't know if I'm gonna have any time sometime soon. But I do want to get B2 beefed up. And it's kind of funny that he's a tank, because I always thought of B2 as an attacker, but apparently not. But anyways, I want to get B2, and then B1. B1's kind of useless to beef up, because, I don't know, I just feel like you're going to increase the health and stuff, but it doesn't really matter. Like, look, he has 1 health. Okay, he has that protection, apparently. But, like, a hit just kills 1. So it's all about stacking numbers. So I don't feel like it really matters, but I'm just like, whatever. I might as well increase the relic. I mean, there's got to be some kind of, critical damage increases, regular damage increases, like something's got to matter. So, eventually. And then I do eventually also want to get Grievous more beefy. I mean, Relic 9 would be cool, but at least Relic 8. The only reason for that is because, his health directly affects his damage. So the more health he has, the more damage he can put out. So obviously, the beefier I make him, the more health he gets. Like, see, he'd gain about 3,000 health here, and then the next relic status will probably do protection like always, but if it gives him more health, it's even more. So then he'll do more damage, which just makes him that much better. Especially for places like Grand Arena where I use him. Anyhow, I don't know if I actually did anything with droids this month. I was just talking about them because I saw one. Now, where were we? Okay. Down here. You know, another thing I forgot about? I don't know if I mentioned all this, but I finally got Ewoks up to... I got a full team of Ewoks up to Relic 7 too now. For the longest time, I only had 3 of them. Wicket, Chief Sherpa, and Princess Nisa. And, like, if I needed to use them in, like, Galactic Challenge or something, they weren't ever beefy enough. So I did Logray and Paplu, because I feel like those were the next core ones. And so, yeah, now I get a full team. I mean, they still suck, they're Ewoks, but at least I have a full team. Anyways, back to down here. What else have we done? Oh, Kyle Katarn. I forgot all about him. Yeah, I think I got him up this month to Relic 7. And gave him his Omicron. I don't entirely know what the Omicron's all about. All I know is my guild talks about it a lot in the chat, that it's good in territory battles or something. So I'm like, whatever, I'll just give it to him. Who cares? And he has a ship. So it's kind of like a twofer, you know? Which I don't think his ship's that... Yeah, it's only 73,000 power. I don't even know if his ship is really even good. I never see it. I don't see people using it. So I'm like, I don't know. But hey, whatever. It pads the GP. You know, there's my Relic 5 Nihilus and Treya that I was talking about. How they're kind of under-leveled now. Let's see. There's Dooku, Relic 6. He needs to... Oh, and Zam. They both need to be increased for... What is it? Lord Vader? Wow, that's a lot of Omicrons right there. 4 in a row. That's funny. Technically, Rose Tico has one too, but I mean, she's worthless. Why would I waste an Omicron on her? Then again, I did waste Tarkin's. Whoops, I'm not trying to click on you. Although you have a Omicron as well. That's potentially decent, but it's kind of weird because it only works for him and Death Trooper. Alright, so that might be about it. I don't think I have anybody sitting at Gear 12 down here, because any character that does hit Gear 12, I haven't favorited, because that means I'm currently working on them. So anyhow, as far as any unlocks, did I get any new Conquest characters this month? I feel like I did. I don't remember who. I'm trying to look at these guys. Who do we got here? That's Conquest. We have Dark Trooper Moff, Admiral Trench, I've already had those. Ben Solo, I've had him. Terran Malicos, I've had him. Boba Fett, Sign of Django, I've had him. I thought there was one that I unlocked. Who was it? Did I work on it? No. I don't know. There's definitely somebody. Was it a ship? We don't have any ships, do we? I don't know. Anyhow, though. So yeah, a couple of characters that I'm trying to work on, though. One is Marek. The reason I'm working on Marek is, one, he seems like he might be decent. Obviously he could be good with Inquisitors. I don't see why he wouldn't be, but I also hear he's actually very good, especially with his Omicron, under Baylan Skoll. Now granted, Baylan Skoll's gonna take me forever to get, but still, it's something to think about, something to kind of plan for, I guess. Who else am I working on? I guess that's about it, really. I'm not really farming anyone else. I thought I was. I don't know. Maybe I got somebody a 7-star. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. That's weird. Well, anyhow. Yeah, I guess that's it. So I'm getting... I know I unlocked a Conquest character. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. Speaking of Conquest characters, though, I do have 2 pretty good ones that are coming up, so that's cool. Darth Bane, I'm pretty pumped about. I might actually work on him. I haven't worked on any Conquest characters in a while, but I could work on him. And Queen Amidala, she's decent. She's a pain in the cock, but she's also good for the Naboo raid. So as long as after I unlock her, if we're still doing the Naboo raid, because there's supposed to be a new one coming out relatively soon. So if I'm still doing that, that could be cool too. I'll have her for that, which might help pad my overall score a little. yeah, I guess that's about it. So now we can go over the ships. I don't think too much has happened in ships other than obviously the Fury class interceptor has been increased in power just because I've been working on Malgus, so it's just sitting there at a 90,000 power now. There would be wherever it is, Kyle Katarn's ship. That's going to be increased because I've been working on him. There it is, the Razor's Claw, whatever the heck it's called, Raven's Claw. And then there's the Maurader, which is obvious because I worked on those 3 Bad Batch characters. Now, the other thing about the Maurader, though, is I just got it to 7-star finally as well. That's something I've been actively working on in ship energy, is the Maurader. And the Maurader, for one, has taken forever to get to 7 stars. You know, CG is so famous for this. I had this thing at 98 out of 100 stars since yesterday. It's been 2 days. It took me to get 2 shards of this character. Between buying extra energy with crystals and looking in the stores, they never had any shards available. I bet you now there is. Nope, still not. But yeah, it was ridiculous. I'm like, all I need is 2 shards and I can't get anything? Every other day, you can find a 4-pack in the store. At every refresh, you get 3 drops when you go farming it. But now because I need 2 shards, it happens every single time. It's like CG has this in the code that once you start getting close to finishing something, it's going to start really dragging out. It's ridiculous. But anyways, finally there, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. And yeah, that's basically it, I suppose. Didn't really work on anyone else. And then, yeah, just those 2 that one that I'm talking about, Leviathan. I might as well get this one because this is the OP right now, and I'm kind of stuck in Grand Arena, Squad Arena, Ship Arena. Can't get anywhere better because the Leviathans. Not like having a Leviathan will help because it's going to be like a mirror match, my Leviathan versus someone else, but there's a better hope that I'll be able to move up than what I have now, which is trying to maintain my position with Executor. Which, I mean, I'm sitting at like 48. Yeah, 48. And then if you look at this, it's all just going to be these doofuses, probably. Yeah, see? All, just that. Just all him. Oh, wow, there's one of these sitting there at 29. Don't get too comfortable. I did just notice my regular squad arena is 15. That's kind of annoying because I don't know what's going on, but I can get down to 1, like, overnight. And then in the morning I check and I'm back at, like, 15. So something's going on. It's a little bit annoying. I am able to claw my way back to first, but this keeps happening where I'm getting bumped all the way down. It's ridiculous. Anyway, is there anything else notable to talk about in this game? I think not. That might be about it. I say in this game because I also have the second account, where I am much weaker and all that. I'm not going to do like a full-on State of My Galaxy on this one. I don't care about this account. I haven't played it for a very long time, up until recently. The reason for that is because I was playing all kinds of other games, you know, DC Legends or Simpsons Tapped Out. Well, unfortunately, both of those have gone offline within the last couple of years. First, it was DC Legends on Halloween 2023, and then was it last year? Yeah, I think it was also October, somewhere around October. Simpsons Tapped Out went offline, so all I have left is this game. You know, I figured, well, maybe I'll revisit my second account. So anyways, all I wanted to say was in this game, I'm trying to work on Supreme Leader Kylo. Get my first GL going. And yeah, so basically the progress I have is I've worked on First Order Stormtrooper. All I need is a little bit of crap in here, and then I'm good to go. I've beefed up First Order Officer very quickly. I mean, his stuff was pretty easy to get straight to Gear 12. And I got Veteran Smuggler Han down here that I've been rapidly working on as well. I think at the start of the month he was only like 3-star. Now he's almost 7-star. The only one that's going to be a pain in the dick is him. I didn't realize that his shards weren't really available anywhere. I thought you could farm him, but you can't. So he's going to be a pain in the dick. And then there's that ship, the Finalizer. That one's going to be slightly a pain in the dick too, because it requires bounty hunters and all this crap. And not looking forward to that. But everything else should be relatively easy. I mean, currently I have 9 out of 14. You know, First Order Stormtrooper, I'm getting there to relic status. First Order Officer, getting there, he's gear 12. I get this full second section done, that's cool. I almost have the whole fourth section, it's just the dang ship is going to be a pain in the dick. And then these two, which, First Order Special Forces TIE Pilot, that's going to take forever because I didn't realize he wasn't farmable in a traditional sense. Like, there's no node I can go to and use energy on. I got to, like, have the proper currency. But otherwise, yeah. So that's all I wanted to say about this. Otherwise, I don't really care. I don't have much to say about my second account. It's not that great. You know, pretty average, pretty weak. There's a lot of characters that I don't have. Like, down here. No GLs, no Conquest characters. So, but yeah. So anyways, I guess that is overall all I got for this State of My Galaxy between, well, both accounts. Like I said, second account I don't care about too much, so what I'll do mostly is, as I make progress towards Kylo, maybe I'll give little updates on that, that's about it. But, yeah, so I guess that's it. Thanks for checking this out, and until next month, I said see ya. Alright, it's actually now the next day after I recorded the State of My Galaxy, but I just want to show this to prove that I have been maxed out. My money is maxed out again now. Ugh. You've reached the maximum limit for credits. You cannot accrue anymore. So apparently 2,147,483,647 is the max amount, which is a very weird number. I don't know why they would choose that to be the max, but sure. I also don't know why they even bother putting a cap on. That's kind of weird too. You'd think it could just go forever. Why not? They let you go up to 2 billion. Why can't I just go to 4 billion, 6 billion, 8 billion, you know? But anyhow, yeah. So now I don't know what to do with these credits again. I already wasted a lot to work on 3 characters, which still need work. They're not even at least gear 12 yet. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just going to sit here with all this money because I don't know what to do with it. But anyways, I just wanted to show this and prove that I did cap it. I was thinking of just putting a picture as the thumbnail, but I was like, that doesn't prove that that's actually me. You know what I mean? This doesn't prove it's me. It doesn't say my name or anything anywhere. But that proves it. I'm in the video right now. I'm in the game, right now doing this. So anyways, that's all I got. So until next time, see ya.